day, this is Ian Austin, and this is Friday Night Shudder Horror Comic Books on a Tuesday. Come down to Wire now, only issue 7 and issue 8 record the Blackest Night, and then this little mini adventure is over, but don't worry, because starting January next year, there's going to be a little old podcast called Monday Night Crisis, which is going to pick up sort of where this left off. It's going to be a bit more family friendly because I'm not going to swear as much, so eventually down the line I'll have to record all Blackest Night ones again and be family friendly, because that'll be a podcast that essentially adopts who's this podcast Torchwood, if that makes any sense. Anyway, we are going to kick off with Blackest Night issue 7. I am pumped, and that's coming up in just a few seconds. And remember, Buddy Holly by Weezer, y'all. And here we go. So, front cover of this issue has the Atom, the Flash, Wonder Woman, Mira, Scarecrow, Lex Luthor, and Green Lantern. Obviously, the Atom is Indigo 1 style corpse. The Flash is Blue Lantern now. Mira's a Red Lantern. Lex Luthor belongs to the Orange Lantern Corps, and Scarecrow is part of Sinestro Corps. So, and obviously you get Green Lantern and Star Sapphire Cal Ferris there too. So it starts with Superman dragging one of the Guardians, Ganthet, I guess. We're in Coast City, he's dragging him. And the rest of the Black Lantern Corps, the freshly dead ones, they died in continuity and they've come back as Black Lanterns after Necron's relinquished his, strengthened his hold on them. So we get Necron middle as all these Guardians are dragged, bleeding black blood, towards him. You are the oldest living beings in our universe, thereby making your connection to the white light stronger than any others. Yet you bury it as deeply as you bury your emotions, like those on this way bury bodies. Why have you spent eons? He says as he picks up a Guardian by the throat and puts this scythe to the Guardian's neck. Eons fighting so hard to protect life when you don't live it, creature? ? Why did you vow to guard the universe? ? I, says the Guardian, as tears form in his eyes, I do not remember. And we cut to our badass heroes of lanterns, the Lantern Corps, firing a beam of light at Scar, paying off last issue. As we get the amazing speech from Sinestro. How shocking. Our beams are as useless against Necrons they are a black battery. If anything, he's enjoying this as Necron laughs off their attack hurt him. Not as much as me. Fly, my monkey, says Scarecrow, fourth life now. And it should be said that this is basically a batch of corps firing their beams and doing nothing. Necron does not enjoy anything, Sinestro, says Ganthet. Neither do the Guardians. Not like my people once did, says Justice. I don't think these voices are matching up what I did previously, but just go with it. I felt joy long ago, Justice, and I'd hoped to again. But it's not meant to be. I want this safe Guardian, bring it to me, says Laughley's. I am not your servant yet, Laughley, says... whatever her name is, I can't remember. Side. Yet Laughley's not two Necron fools, and Necron's like, this is pissing me off now. I'm used to being overlooked, says Ray Palmer Diane. But Necron's not giving any of us a second glance. It's because Necron's nothing like the evil we eradicate day-to-day Atom. He's not going to launch into a lecture and make this personal because it isn't. But it is to me, Lanterns. All my life I've watched others more beautiful and blessed, says Blackhand as he wraps them all in oily chains. Life favours some and ignores others, he says as he spits up and loads the black goo, but our respective standings are irrelevant when it comes to death. In death, we're all equal. We're all silent and cold, as he puts up his fist. That's very creepy. Still believe all would be well, Walker, says Atrocitus. Yes. And somewhere in you, Atrocitus, you believe that too, says St. Walker. I love St. Walker. You, question mark, says Blackhand. I remember you, alien, as he grabs Atrocitus by neck. And I, you, Earth boy, you're the doorway to the black. I tried to end this a long time ago, Atrocitus. Instantly. Eventually I'll get to it on the other podcast, but this is all from Green Lantern Secret Origin, which in middle of Jeff Johns' Green Lantern run, he revised the origin of Hal Jordan based on the Infinite Crisis changing timeline, and it's really, really good. It's probably one of my favourite Green Lantern comic books, and it should have been what the movie is based on. I know they probably thought we don't want to get too weird too soon, but the entire Green Lantern mythology is weird. Why not roll with this? They could have set up so many movies if they had Atrocitus and Black Hand, but no, it just went pencil. Where is your heart? Question mark, says Black Hand as he throws his fist into Atrocitus' gut and goes from Atrocitus. His ring is his heart, says Hal Jordan, pissed off that Black Hand's not getting a shit as he fires a mace, I guess, that smacks Black Hand in the face. Hey, face meet mace. You're welcome, Brad Mason. Don't be greedy, Jordan. You were given extra time you didn't earn, and now you're vanishing to the same dirt your father and mine were a part of, says Blackhand. Inevitably, every living thing would have died. Many horrific ways off horrific lives. I'm saving them from years of misery and pain. I'm a humanist, says Blackhand. Look, you necrophile, that piece of shit. Life's not all doom and gloom, Hand, unless you choose to see it that way. As a bunch of zombie hands tried to pull Hal Jordan into the depth. Oh, I certainly do, says Blackhand. Now it won't hurt much longer, so don't be afraid, as he slams his hand on Hal's face and knocks him into ground and tries to merge with all Black Lanterns. What if we want to be? For the first time in my wretched existence, I feel alive. You and your kind want silence. I want screams. I want your screams, says Scarecrow as he stabs Blackhand in the gut with his trident. Instantly, pitchfork even. Instantly, this is stuff I love about comic books. I love the idea that Scarecrow, who normally is a Batman villain, and to be honest, most time is just a supporting character in Batman stories, is now a key part of this crossover event. Obviously, you can do it without him. It could have had this as much smaller event, just focus on Green Lantern characters. But part of Jeff Johns' skill in constructing comic books is taking characters like Scarecrow and giving them a little reinvigoration. I mean, he's not even doing that much. It's just a few bits of dialogue. But the idea that Scarecrow is a force for good is really, really awesome. And incidentally, a lot of comic books ideas I've had over the years are inspired by sort of things that Jeff Johns done. By looking not forward, not backwards, but sometimes sideways, you can find something that you can pick out from the law of continuity and use it to your advantage. And the idea that Scarecrow is a part of Sinestro Corps, because literally he's someone who preys on fear. It's great. Fear gas, fear toxin. It's a brilliant idea. It's really, really cool. Lex Luthor flies up into the sky, and it's another thing I love. Jeff Johns' Lex Luthor. He just does so many cool things with him. Scarecrow, question mark, says Lex. What are you waiting for, Luthor? This is your chance to do something good, says Star Sapphire, pleading with Lex, hoping there's love inside his heart. Or think it this way, Lex, says Flash. If you don't join now, you won't have weight left to feed your oversized ego. This is my room, screams Scarecrow. No, says Lex, it's mine, as he runs and grabs Scarecrow by the throat, knocking him away from Black Hand. What the hell is Luthor doing? Screams Mera. He has succumbed to the orange light, says Indigo One. Give me a crane! Hey, you're not supposed to do that, says Laughleys. Give me your rings! Screams Lex, and more like Laughleys, as he rips the rim of Scarecrow's finger. No! Says Scarecrow, as Luthor puts the Fear Lantern ring on his hand. Give me all your rings! He screams. And he takes them all down once. And this is something I also love. Jeff Johns remembering Luthor's a genius. Like, he's a really smart guy. So obviously, he's going to master these rings a lot quicker than many people would. It'll be mine, he says as he tackles Mira. They fly off into the sky. Pretty red ring. Okay, that's a bit creepy, Jeff. Why you do that? And even if Luthor is smart as he claims and powerful as he claims, I'd not mess with Mira. Anyway, we cut 10,000 feet above Coast City. There's more Black Lanterns up here than people on Earth. I'm doing what I can to keep them busy, but I'm not going to last long. How? Question mark. They won't read me? Question mark. John Stewart's in trouble. Reception sucks up here, doesn't miss you. Because I'm bouncing over Lanterns SOS to a little old lady's radio in Omaha. Airwave? Question mark. In space, only we can hear you scream. This won't make any sense to you guys, but Airwave, before Infinite Crisis, they had a bit where, if it's the right character, you find out Airwave, well, don't find out, they always were, but Airwave and how Jordan Green Lantern hang out, and it's a really cool little one-off issue. And since I didn't know what happened to Airwave, I guess he must have died in Infinite Crisis. It seems like Jeff Jones was going to do a bit more of him, but didn't manage to. Wait. Warning, emotional spectrum detonation imminent. Here's this guy Gardner as he flies in with Mogo, Carl Rayner, and loads of lanterns from every possible corps. And it is awesome. It's a full base splash. Man, sometimes I wish this video podcast, but that's down the line. Brah! Says a Doom style character, Red Lanterns, he throws up at bloody acid everywhere. And the frying pan up, shit creeps, this guy Gardner. Halt your assault, Green Lantern. Now is not the time to fight against another living being. Try turn that to rednecks, Indies, this guy. Connection severed. None of you would be telling anyone anything, Mr. Gardner. I control volume out here. Ah! Connection severed as Airwave is blown up. Carl Rayner's there. He's like, mate, you don't want to get into a shouting match with Kilowog. He's a pig, man. It's Kilowog's like, Lanterns, hear us. If you're receiving this recorded message in situations death is prophesied, which is why I'm ordering you to extend temporary alliance with Green Lantern Corps to the others. These Black Lanterns feed on weird after weird tournament planet-sized graveyards as manhunters did riot, thereby severing all bonds of love throughout the universe. But if we unite as one corps and focus our combined light, all will be weird. That's essentially a bunch of Gondor needs aid messages from all the various Lantern Corps. Essentially, I'm drinking a carbonated soft drink. It's not our sponsor, but it's a pretty good drink. Unite as one corpse, question mark. Keep dreaming, says Guy. If the Green Lantern Corps waged this war alone, each you must face 3,400,023 Black Lanterns without support. And if we team up like good boys and girls, how many of these flying deadheads do each of us ring slingers got to hack and slash our way through? 2,720,919. And that's an improvement, question mark, says Guy. You really think they're going to watch our bats, question mark, says Carl Rayner. And you've got good reason to, Carl, says John Stewart. They don't, question mark, and we end up like them. And we see an image of Dove. You remember that she's immune to Black Lanterns. It's walking through them and turning them all to dust using some incense white lantern power. I can feel something working through me, says Dove. If somehow I can destroy these Black Lanterns with a touch, maybe I can damage the power source. As in the background, see Starfire and Cyborg trying to fight off White Lanterns. Necron! Says the White. Oh shit! It's the Anti-Monitor! Let me out! Cyborg. Someone's in there. Anti-Monitor. It's one of the best villains of all time. And the best level in DC Universe Online is still when we fight him. Incidentally, if I ever get Patreon set up for this Friday Night Showdown and for Monday Night Crisis, I'm totally going to set up a stream once a week of DC Universe Online. I'm going to go back to it and try and complete it. I haven't played it in a few weeks since the new downloadable content came out, but I love that game. We cannot let him remove Mira's ring atom. It's stopped her heart. She will die, says Ingo 1, as the atom kicks lets Luthor in the heart. Jeez, that's fucked up. Do you have any final words, creature of the sea? Question mark, says Necron. Yes, long live the... Oh, Jesus! Necron slashes his throat. Oh, man, yellow blood everywhere. Damn it, I knew Luthor's trouble, says Hal. And where'd Black Hand go, question mark? There's a Guardian. as he bleats out, shush, don't fight it. That's it. Let it come naturally. As he rips out the heart. And this is one favourite parts too. Death to us all, screams Blackhand. And as he rips out heart, you can see that the heart is composed of all colours of the emotional spectrum. So Guardians have all the emotions within them, but they decide not to let them out. He slams it onto the ground, and we see Wonder Woman in Star Sapphire uniform put a lasso of truth around Lex Luthor's throat, and he gets the truth from him for once. The truth, what I really want is to be Superman. Of course you do, says Wonder Woman. Death to you all! Screams Necron. What's Necron doing, Ganthet? He's murdered one of the Guardians. He's begun to make contact. Contact with what? Says Sinestro, question mark. Trespasser! Rise! As the earth explodes in a burst of white light and what looks like a gigantic white baby pops out. He said, let there be light, and there was, says Halcor in the Bible. So bright. I want it. Whatever it is. No! I want something new, human. I want your life, says Laughley's as he punches Lex in the face. I want all your life, invaders. Die! Screams Necron as he stabs this white burst of light, and everyone clutches their wrists except Blackhand, screaming in pain. What is that? Says Hal, question mark. The entity! The entity? Question mark. He replies to Ganthet. The living light bestowed upon the universe that triggered existence itself. The Guardians may be the oldest living beings, but life did not begin our way. Life began on Earth. We break this fact, keep the entity protected. Holy shit. As you bury Parallax in Central Power Battery, as you bury Mask of Sector 666, question mark. It's imperative we not draw attention to Earth, Sinestro. We did our best to keep humans from Green Lantern talks. Until Abing, sir, when he was dying, he knew all of this, didn't he? Question mark. That's why he came to this wretch's way. You let my friend die with everyone, with me, thinking him mad. You destroyed Abing, sir, to protect your lives. You let the universe believe life originated on your homeworld to justify your authority. As he beats the shit out of Ganthet. Sinestro, question mark, says Al. No, I'll justify mine! As he stabs Ganthet in the chest. And this is all life is going to shit. As the entity's here again. When Necron strikes the entity, we share pain because we're all connected, Star Sapphire. We're all alive. Every living thing in the universe is dying. Why isn't it fighting back? Question mark, says Barry. That's it, Barry. The entity. It's like Parallax and Ion. A living power. Necron dug it up for us. It just needs a pilot, says Hal. No, screams Sinestro. You had your chance, Parallax. This is my duty. This is why I'm alive. I'm alive to lead us after Blackest night. I demand your power, entity. And finally will prove to the universe. Foul Sinestro of Kiruga. I'm the greatest Green Lantern, greatest lantern of them all. Destiny awaits. That last panel, holy shit, I still mark out that. Such an awesome thing. And unfortunately for you guys, he does all of the awesome stuff he does as White Lantern is in an issue of Green Lantern. When the next issue of this is going to be recapped, doesn't have anything to... He has a small bit to do, but not much. Anyway, this was the recap, the now portion. And now, if you bear with me, in just a few seconds, we'll begin the aftermath. So it's not going to be a long one today, but I just want to say that I personally really enjoyed this issue. I feel like we're really getting great things now. I feel this entire series is still hampered a bit because there's a lot that happens out of the main comic. Because like I said before, the Green Lantern issues and Green Lantern Corps all folded into this. And I could do those, but it adds more time, you know. This was just intended to be a one-off little thing because it's a horror comic and that's so much fun doing Black Lantern issue 0 and I want to continue these. And it has escalated to the point where I am going to start a podcast just for comic book stuff. But that said, this is still a really good issue. It's the stuff with the Lantern inductees is really good. Scarecrow and Lex Luthor, obviously, really cool. Flash didn't get that much to do. He does his own comic book in the tie-on by Jeff Johns, which is really good. Atom gets bit, but mostly it's Scarecrow and Luthor. But it's really good. And the ending's still incredible. I think the idea of having Sinestro become White Lantern's really, really great idea. And it does get you buzzed for the last issue, which is good. Other than that, I think reveal that life started on Earth adds a lot to the DC Universe. And I think that's one of the best things Jeff Johns does. He adds so much little stuff. It doesn't take away from what went on before, but just adds depth and shade into it. It's like he's inking over tracing, I guess, in some ways. He's adding depth and shade to what there was before. Not replacing, but adding, like just said. And it really does pad the next batch of Green Lantern stories. So that's good. Action-wise, it's pretty good. I'm really looking forward to the last one, which I'm going to record straight away, but you guys obviously won't get to the end of the year. And that episode even's going to be a bit of a long one because I'm going to do a wrap up. I'm going to have a little section at the end in the aftermath. I'm going to give my thoughts on it, and then I'm going to read some of the comments that if they're part of the digital edition, the comments that Jeff Johns and company made about the comic book. Oh, they are. Yeah, I'll just read some stuff they said about that. And I'll give us some ideas of what their thought process was while doing certain bits with comic. Anyway, I'd like to say thanks again for listening. And remember, life is beautiful.